Good evening and welcome to today's top stories with MyNewsNE. I am Pinaki and now let's look at the headlines before we start with the bulletin. Three-phase Gunotsav 2023 to be held across Assam. BJP ramps up campaign in Tripura. Congress leader to visit Meghalaya this week to finalize candidates list. "15 tribal bodies seek solution to Naga issue before assembly polls." Mizoram government making all efforts for Chin refugees, Minister Lalruktakima says. Now the news in details. Assam's Gunotsav 2023 in Assam will be held from January 18 in 3 phases. State Education Minister 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 said that Gunotsav 2023 will be held in a total of 44,525 schools across the state. While addressing a press conference in Guwahati on Wednesday, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 said Gunotsav 2023 will be held in 3 phases starting January 18. The second phase will begin on February 1st and the third phase on February 15. The Gunotsav will cover a total of 88,525 schools with as many as 42,76,881 students. And the first phase of Gunotsav will be held in Barpeta, Karimganj, Kamrup, Karbi Anglong, Kokrajhar, Lakhimpur, Majuli, Nagaon, Sibsagar, South Salmara, Mankachar and Udalguri districts. The second phase of Gunotsav will be held in Baksa, Chirang, Saraidew, Dhemaji, Dhubri, Golaghat, Hojai, Hailakandi, Jorhat, Kamrup Metro, Sonitpur, Tinsukia and West Karbi Anglong districts. And finally, the third phase of Gunotsav will be held in Bishwanath, Bongaigaon, Darang, Dibrugarh, Dima Hasao, Gwalpara, Kachar, Nalbari and Morigaon districts. Gunotsav is an initiative of the Assam government that focuses mainly on assessment of learning outcomes of children for identifying learning gaps and subsequently designing remedial measures for improvement. In Gunotsav 2022, out of 45,735 schools, around 4,826 schools secured A+ grade and 17,045 schools secured A grade. On the other hand, 13,208 schools received B grade, 4,667 received C grade and 2,132 got D grade.
Gunotsav অনুষ্ঠিত কৰি আহিছো ইয়াৰ চতুৰ্থ পৰ্ব বা 4th ৰাউণ্ড অফ Gunotsav আমি অহা 18 জানুৱাৰীৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ সকলো প্ৰস্তুতি সম্পূৰ্ণ কৰিছো তিনিটা পৰ্যায়ত অনুষ্ঠিত হ'ব Gunotsav 4 দিনীয়া হয় তাৰে প্ৰথম দিনটো স্ব-মূল্যায়ন বা সেলফ ইভালুৱেচন হয় আৰু বাকি তিনিটা দিনত এক্সটাৰ্নাল ইভালুৱেচন বহিৰ মূল্যায়ন তেওঁলোকৰ উপস্থিতিত বিদ্যালয়সমূহত আমাৰ যিখিনি শিকন হৈছে তাৰ লেভেল কি এটো এটা অ্যাসেসমেন্ট হয় বিদ্যালয়খনৰো এটা মূল্যায়ন হয় আমাৰ প্ৰথম পৰ্যায়ৰ Gunotsav অনুষ্ঠিত হ'ব আৰম্ভ হ'ব 18 জানুৱাৰীৰ পৰা আৰু 18 জানুৱাৰীৰ পৰা 21 জানুৱাৰীলৈ হ'ব লগা প্ৰথম পৰ্যায়ত অন্তৰ্ভুক্ত জিলাসমূহ হৈছে বৰপেটা কৰিমগঞ্জ কামৰূপ কাৰ্বি আংলং কোকৰাঝাৰ লখিমপুৰ মাজুলী নগাঁও শিৱসাগৰ সাউথ সালমৰা মানকাছাৰ আৰু উদালগুৰি ইয়াৰ দ্বিতীয় পৰ্যায়ত আৰম্ভ হ'ব 1 ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী আৰু 4 ফেব্ৰুৱাৰীলৈকে চলিব ইয়াত অন্তৰ্ভুক্ত জিলাসমূহ হৈছে বাক্সা চিৰাং চৰাইদেউ ধেমাজি ধুবুৰী গোলাঘাট হুজাই তেতিয়া পাৰ্ট অফ নগাঁও এতিয়া হাইলাকান্দি, যোৰহাট, কামৰূপ মেট্ৰ' শোণিতপুৰ, তিনিচুকীয়া, ৱেষ্ট কাৰ্বি আংলং অন্তৰ্ভুক্ত হ'ব লগা জিলাসমূহ হৈছে বিশ্বনাথ, শোণিতপুৰ জিলাৰ বিশ্বনাথ অংশ, বঙাইগাঁও, দৰং, ডিব্ৰুগড়, গোৱালপাৰা, কাছাৰ, নলবাৰী, মৰিগাঁও, ডিমা হাছাও গৈছে। এতেকে 31খন জিলাত গুণোৎসৱ অনুষ্ঠিত হ'ব আৰু এই গুণোৎসৱ সকলো চৰকাৰী বিদ্যালয়, প্ৰাদেশিকৃত বিদ্যালয়, কস্তুৰবা বালিকা বিদ্যালয়, NHD স্কুল বুলি যি থাকে চাহ বাগিচা অঞ্চলৰ বিদ্যালয়, আদৰ্শ বিদ্যালয় এই আৰু টি গাৰ্ডেন মডেল স্কুল আমি যি নতুনকৈ স্থাপন কৰিলোঁ চাহ বাগিচা আদৰ্শ বিদ্যালয়, এই সকলো বিদ্যালয়ত অনুষ্ঠিত হ'ব। গুণোৎসৱ ক্লাছ 1ৰ পৰা ক্লাছ 9লৈকে এই শ্ৰেণীসমূহত গুণোৎসৱ অনুষ্ঠিত কৰা হয়। যি
Jan Vishwas Yatra has so far received an overwhelming response from the people ahead of the Tripura Assembly elections due this year. Chief Minister Manik Shah said the party's national president JP Nadda is all set to join the 8-day program tomorrow. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had on January 5th launched a program in the state. We have received an overwhelming response from the people as we expected. Citizens of the state were seen coming out of homes and blowing conches to support the yatra. It is a festival-like situation. Our national president JP Nadda will participate on the concluding day of the program on January 12, Saha said. And he also said the Jan Vishwas Yatra, which is being described as Rath Yatra in Tripura, is scheduled to end at Umakanta ground here on Thursday, where the party's national president will address a gathering. Naddaji will land at MBB airport on January 12 at 11 a.m. and move to Lankamura, a border village on the outskirts of Agartala, to interact with the people living there. He will check if they are getting government schemes. He said the BJP president will have a meeting with the party's core committee in Tripura to discuss an election strategy before leaving the state. A saffron camp functionary said nothing that party leaders and workers will be election ready once the Jan Vishwas Yatra ends. The chief minister said the BJP will release its manifesto for the assembly polls in due course of time. On being asked about an alliance with any party, Saha said, as of now, there is no move for allying with any party outside the ruling coalition, but anything can happen at any time as our doors are always open for all. In the next assembly elections, the BJP will exceed its current tally of 36 seats in the 60-member house, he said. To a query on the possible alliance between the CPIM and the Congress to defeat the BJP, the chief minister said they always have understanding. Such an initiative was taken in West Bengal but failed. If any coalition is formed in Tripura, it will fail.
আমাদের উপর মানুষ যেভাবে আশীর্বাদ দিয়ে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির নেতৃত্বে যে সরকার, সেই সরকার যে প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়েছে, মানুষের যে বিশ্বাস আমাদের উপর রেখেছে, এর জন্য সে বিশ্বাসের নিরিখে তাকে পাথেয় করে আমরা এই জনবিশ্বাস রথযাত্রা শুরু করি। যেখানে যেখানে রথযাত্রায় আমরা অংশগ্রহণ করছি, প্রচুর মানুষ আমাদেরকে ঘর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসছে এবং হলুদ ধরি দিচ্ছে, কেউ আমাদের এই রথের সামনে এসে পুজো দিচ্ছে, কেউ নারকেল ভাঙছেন। মানে চারিদিকে ত্রিপুরার ইতিহাসে প্রথম এই রথযাত্রা, এবং আমরা যে উদ্দেশ্যে এই রথযাত্রা আমরা শুরু করেছি এবং সেটা কিন্তু আমরা বলবো যে সাকসেসফুল। আরও অনেকগুলো আমাদের বিধানসভা আছে যেগুলো অতিক্রম করবে আগামী কাল, এবং 12 তারিখ আমাদের উমাকান্ত স্কুলের সামনে যে জায়গাটা আছে সেখানে তার সমাপন হবে। এবং আপনারা জানেন যে সেই সমাপন অনুষ্ঠানে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির যে সর্বভারতীয় সভাপতি আদরণীয় জেপি নাড্ডাজি আসছেন এবং এই কারণে 12 তারিখ আমরা ঠিক করেছি তার সমাপন। আমরা সেই দিনটাকে আমরা স্বামী বিবেকানন্দজির জন্মদিন, আমাদের আদর্শ পুরুষ, এবং ওনার জন্মদিনে আমরা এই সমাপন করছি। এবং সেই আন্তর্জাতিক যে যুব দিবস আগামী 12ই জানুয়ারি আমাদের ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির সর্বভারতীয় সভাপতি শ্রী জেপি নাড্ডাজি আগরতলা এয়ারপোর্টে এখন পর্যন্ত যা খবর আছে 11টার সময় উনি আসবেন সকালবেলায়। এবং দেখুন, আমাদের যে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির রীতি এবং যে বিশ্বাস করে অন্তিম ব্যক্তি পর্যন্ত আমরা কথা বলি, সেটা কথা না, কথার কাজের মাধ্যমে সেটা আমরা দেখাই। এবং উনি বললেন যে আমি এসে প্রথমে আমি বর্ডার এরিয়াতে আমি যেতে চাই।
The central leaders of the Congress party are likely to visit election-bound northeast state of Meghalaya this week. This was informed by Meghalaya Congress Working President Debobra Marak. The central leaders of the Congress party are likely to visit Meghalaya on January 14 or 15. The central leaders will visit Meghalaya to finalize its candidates for the upcoming assembly polls in the state. Notably, the Meghalaya Congress had already sent a list of probable candidates to the party's high command for approval. The names will be finalized and tickets will be issued once we get an approval from the party high command, Meghalaya Congress Working President Debobra Marak said. She also informed that the Congress party will contest in all of the 24 seats in the Garo Hills region of Meghalaya. We will contest in all the 24 seats in Garo Hills, Meghalaya Congress Working President Debobra Marak said.
They are coming down to Shillong on the 14th, 15th this month. We have already sent the list. We cannot approve here in Meghalaya. We have high command. We have sent the list already. So they will take a decision when they will announce. We have new faces. Though they are new faces, they are well qualified. They understand the politics. Of course, in election, we have to adopt the new strategies. We have to work differently. That's what Congress is doing.
15 tribal bodies of Nagaland have reiterated their appeal to the Government of India to seriously and sincerely bring about an honourable and acceptable solution to the protected Indo-Naga issue before the assembly election in the state and without further delay. Stressing that solution to the issue is due, the 15 tribal bodies urged the centre not to hoodwink the innocent Nagas with another sugar-coated slogan or phrases. They sought to point out that before the 2018 assembly polls in Nagaland, the Naga people wanted a solution, not election, but the sugar-coated phrase election for solution of the ruling BJP government had swayed the innocent Nagas then, which now an inkling of deception and distrust. The tribal bodies said they are once again compelled to issue this press release that reflects the sincere desire of the Naga people for an early solution. They also pointed out that they had met all the interlocutors for the Naga talks and even apprised Prime Minister Narendra Modi through an representation on July 24, 2021 of an early acceptable solution, which was the utmost desire of all the Naga people. They recalled that the 6 tribes under the Eastern Naga People's Organization and 8 tribes of Nagaland had a deliberation of August 31, 2019 in Dimapur, wherein they had unanimously resolved to support the ongoing peace talks between the Government of India and different Naga political groups for an early solution. Mizoram Revenue Minister and ruling Mizo National Front advisor Lalruat said that the state government has been making constant efforts and will continue to do so to provide assistance to the ethnic Mizo or Kuki-Chin refugees from Bangladesh or humanitarian grounds. He said that the MNF government, headed by Chief Minister Zoramthangma, could not ignore the plights of the Mizo seeking shelter in Mizoram and the government and would continue to maintain the Mizo Code of Ethics, Twamgaina, to help them. He said that the state government might also approach the Bangladeshi government over the Kuki-Chin people if necessary. The minister also said that the state government has limitations in providing assistance to the ethnic Mizo asylum seekers as India is not a signatory to the UN Refugee Convention of 1951 and its 1967 protocol. According to Lalrutkima, altogether 388 people from Bangladesh Chittagong Hill Tracts are currently taking shelter in South Mizoram's Luaklai district bordering Bangladesh. He added that there are 212 ethnic Mizo asylum seekers at Parva village, where the government has set up 34 temporary shelters for them, he said. He further added that 34 people are lodged at a primary school and individual houses at Vathumapui village, 46 at primary and middle school at Mautlang village, 44 at 2 temporary relief camps at Chamdur P village, and the remaining 52 people are camping at a community hall at Huambu village in Langklai district. So viewers, that's all for the day. We will be back tomorrow. Till then, keep watching My News Northeast.